K'Sante is a proud monster hunter of the top lane, who transforms from a defensive tank to a lethal skirmisher. The city of Nazuma looks to him for his courage, resilience, and deadly power. He is both protector and apex predator. Welcome to the K'Sante Champion Spotlight.
I'm done holding back!
K'Sante is all about finding the perfect moment to prove your strength. So let's start with his ultimate, All Out. Cast All Out to target an enemy champion. If they collide against a wall, K'Sante knocks them through it. He'll pursue his enemy to the end of their path, dealing damage and stunning them. If K'Sante's prey doesn't hit a wall, they'll be knocked back a short distance instead, taking less damage. Whether his cast hits a wall or not, K'Sante shatters his Intofos to turn them into sharp blades, entering all-out form at the end of his charge. While he's all out, K'Sante gains attack damage that scales with his armor and magic resist. He'll also gain Omnivamp, scaling with his health. But be careful, because all that power comes with responsibility. In all-out form, K'Sante is no longer a tank. He loses a large chunk of health, armor, and magic resist. All-out form expires after a brief period, and K'Sante will be ready to tank once more. He can also recast his ultimate to exit the form early. K'Sante's passive, Dauntless Instinct, marks enemies that are damaged by his abilities. His next attack will consume the mark, dealing bonus damage based on their max health. In all-out form, attacks against a marked target will deal even more damage, scaling with K'Sante's bonus armor and magic resist. K'Sante's Q, Intofo Strikes, slams his Intofos in a line, damaging and slowing all enemies hit. If this ability hits an enemy, K'Sante will gain a stack. At 2 stacks, his next cast of Intofo Strikes will fire a shockwave, knocking all enemies toward him and briefly stunning them. In all-out form, Intofo Strikes will no longer slow, but its cooldown is reduced.
I will push them back, alone if I must.
Use K'Sante's W, Pathmaker, to begin charging a dash. Release to dash in a line, knocking enemies to the end and stunning them. During the charge, K'Sante is unstoppable and takes greatly reduced damage. Damage and knockback duration will increase with a longer charge. When K'Sante enters all-out form, Pathmaker's cooldown is refreshed. K'Sante gains even more damage reduction, and his charge speed and dash speed will increase. Enemies will also take more damage, but they will not be knocked back, so be sure to knock them out instead. Use K'Sante's E, Footwork, to dash to an ally or target location. K'Sante will gain a shield that scales with his max health. When you can, it's best to save your sidesteps for your friends. Footwork's range is much longer when cast on a teammate, and K'Sante will grant the same shield to them as well. You can use Footwork to jump to allies that are over walls, but your untargeted dash won't go the distance. Unless you're in all-out form. Intofo Strikes is your 1, 2, 3 punch for activating his passive damage. If you're able to attack between each Q cast, your opponent will crumble like the desert sand. Against stronger laners like Fiora or Darius, K'Sante needs to play smart. Don't let pride become your downfall. Use Pathmaker and Footwork to stay out of reach. Once K'Sante's powered up, his mid-game is pretty flexible. He's a capable match for any 1v1 if he's ahead, so he's free to split push and roam the map as needed. When it comes to teamfights, your primary job as K'Sante is to protect a large group of very important people. Your team, of course. Stick with your backline and peel, and save your ult for when the best defense is a good offense. That's your moment to go all out on your prey.
I went all out. You did not.
All Out relies heavily on finding the correct positioning, since its impact is much greater when used against a wall. Use Pathmaker and Footwork to back your enemy into a corner. But remember, transforming is a double-edged sword. Make sure you land in a good place to take the weights off, or the hunter might become the hunted. A good leader knows the difference between when to act and when to lie in wait. K'Sante will really shine if you're up for a challenge of decision-making and mechanical mastery. From protecting his allies to tearing through the enemy, he can do it all. Can you? K'Sante, the pride of Nazuma, is here to finish every fight. Learn his lessons at the links below.